Oh, there you go. Battle over the runes as we'll get things underway here. Palos may be looking for a hook. Can he land it? Shank's going to try to scare him off. Whoa, pulls in the Leshrac actually off of the Impale. That's going to be some good damage. And with the Jakiro here, this could just be a first blood.
They're going to run him down, and it's also going to be Flesh Heap for Pudge.
Very nicely done. Palos even
going for the Water Rune and now dragging it back. Nothing of value was lost.
Thought he was going to take it to the mid lane or something. Give the mids an extra wave.
I think their safe laner will be pretty pissed about it.
Yeah.
Oh, another miss stun.
Yep. The spear also not going to connect on the tree, and with the liquid fire, he's doing a lot of damage with this
I don't think he's going to win this trade.
Fairy Fire going to heal him up a little bit with one more right click. No, he's got the magic stick. He needs to dodge his stun, but there's the God's Rebuke. He may have won the 1v1, but Force came in to turn the tide. His time getting those last hits. Not something you're maybe too concerned about. And if anything, you're happy to see Visage get solo XP. Back at bottom, Force getting low here. They're going to land the split onto the Jakiro, and with the spear, the damage should be there. They need one or two more right clicks with the stick charges. Arbang, he survives through it all. It's Palos, in fact, getting low, but with the meat hook, he gets the kill. Another Flesh Heap.
They already used their stuns. Palos knows that he can lock onto a target with the rod, get on top of it, and land an easier hook.
Here. Some work up top, but may have been enough more than he can do here. The Impale going to get him low. The damage isn't going to be there from Shanks. His Lifestealer had other ideas, and bottom lane, Force actually ends up going down. Not sure what happened there.
Because I see a hook, but
must have died to the hook because he was far away from Pudge.
Oh my god, Pudge is going to be level 6 minutes into the game. This is going to be massive.
This bottom lane just feels over at this point, not to mention the 3 Flesh Heap stacks.
As we expected, he does have another point available. For now, just saving it, whether he needs another point in a Flesh Heap or if he needs more damage. This time around, stun from Leshrac is going to connect.
They got the damage for this one.
And he gets a point in a Flesh Heap.
Is under attack.
To make sure he can survive his way through it, and he's got Dismember now. And it's hit level 6, so you're going to be careful not to get too close here. Palos gets hit by another stun. Is there a follow-up spear? Force is looking for it. The chase is on. He dodges the spear. God's Rebuke not going to finish him off in the trees. He's trying to just run away. The tree block coming in. The Split Earth off the mark, though. Now the meat hook into Dismember. Palos has them under the tower, but not quite close enough, so he won't bring down Force. If he got him in the tower, that may have been a kill, but they may get a kill nonetheless with Arbang showing up. Force in some trouble. One more right click. Palos
is juking it.
Yeah, he's juking his heart out here. With the Impale, he's got another 4 Flesh Heap stacks. Unfortunately, he didn't get the stack on Force, but it's a double kill for Jakiro. Brilliant. You can do a lot. They come into the enemy jungle. Hookshot going to find the Visage. They've got the roll if they need it. The Cogs coming out. The Impale going to cancel with the hook there too. He gets disrupted. He can't get off the Rolling Thunder. He's going to go down, and they may have killed off the Visage, but it comes at a heavy price, and the Ice Cloud's going to cancel the Leshrac CP. Execration show up with numbers and punish.
They brought all heroes. They also have these 2 birds that...
this is a pretty big gank coming their way.
They know it's coming.
Yep, they've caught the Nyx Assassin Visage. Looks like may just leave him to die. They're going to commit the Rolling Thunder and everything. That's just a support. I don't think you want to dive this one.
They're coming. I see Pudge and Nyx Assassin on a minimap. Rocket starting to bang out.
No, they're a bit too far away. Arbang just going to drop the spells. Try and kill up some creeps on his way out. But here comes the Pudge. They've got a Vendetta. The meat hook to lead things off here. Gets the Carapace as well, but a nice spear going to disrupt things, but it doesn't get the Rolling Thunder off. But Natsumi now dismembered up. That's 2 cores down. The carry and the mid. What
beautiful play from Shanks, using Carapace mid swashbuckle, stopping Pango.
Feels like things aren't looking good for Polaris, but then you look at the gold, it's still pretty even, Lacoste. Hold that thought as the Lush rolling forward, wants to start off the fight on good terms here. Finds the Nyx Assassin, who does get a chance to get the Vendetta off and gets the Carapace onto the Pango right before dying. That may be enough to punish this Pangolier who hasn't got Rolling Thunder anymore. Shield Crash not going to be enough to keep him alive as Bob charging in as a double damage and will eat them alive underneath the tower. Still has a BKB if needed. Doesn't get it off though. Force just blows him up. A bit of a Bob classic there, diving in a bit too deep, but they're winning the fight nonetheless as Palos shoes up. Force to finish off a 4-for-2 trade. These looks like around the mid lane. I saw a Clockwork go flying across the minimap. There's where the fight's breaking out here. Razor, does he have a BKB to get away from this? When he does, it's going to be just to kill off the clockwork and also keep himself alive. Support for support so far. That was a fight Polaris started, and we'll see who wins it. Right now, both teams posturing, thinking about re-engaging here. Masters not have arena. Going okay for Polaris, or do they need to be doing more to kind of turn this game around?
I've seen so many games where Lifestealer pops off, especially against carry Fudge. Hook shot.
Off of the Carapace setup, but the hook shot from the Clockwork is also there to break things up, and Palace with a BKB trying to eat up AU, but he gets bailed out by the Infest save, and now with his BKB wearing off, they want to chase down this Pudge, and you talk about the Lifestealer popping off, that's exactly what he's going to try to do to this Pudge, and with the hook, the spear, into the tower, the Ice Path needs to bail him out, but Palos has too much damage for the poor Pudge. They are burning though, with Bob showing up, he gets disarmed, but they've killed off two. With the help of the Razor showing up, Ball's just allowing an arena to help his team escape.
The shard from Leshrac keeping him in space. Pudge needed a little bit more, but as we've seen in the fight, Lifestealer just munches through Pudge tankiness.
Oh, he forced the BKB again. They get Carapace the spear. So they may be able to turn this one around and kill off Force here. Bob's BKB is not going to last all that long though, so he's forced to back off. And Shanks looking like he's not going to be so lucky. Rolled down.
Good driving skills there.
Lush not done. He's looking to chase down another, and perhaps he's set up enough to bring down Arbang, who does have a 4-star. He mentioned how important these items are. Ice Path into the meat hook, and AU is in trouble here, but the Leshrac, the shard keeps the Pudge at bay, so I think he prevented another flesh heap being picked up.
They could have tried to go for Roche on Execration side.
That was disable regardless. And Roshan, here they come, Polaris. They know this is going on. Pudge is getting low, he's getting bashed in the pit too. The spear gonna catch the Nyx, this Nyx is just gonna melt to the Lifestealer. The two heroes stun onto the dire side, onto the Lelouch, forces Mars. Mars burning down the hill.
Big one!
From downtown! Palos, he was killing one while meat hooking another. AU's Clockwork gonna bail out Xavius. But the damage has been done. Palos is eating them up, and the Lifestealer getting chain stun too. Oh boy! This Pudge and Bob's Razor just getting out of control.
Oh, for a moment it looked.
Do you feel like they're looking to get done while they've got an Aegis in hand?
They want to have this tier 2 tower on a top lane, control the outpost for the next Roche potentially. I know Roche just died, but
he might have a pick off down bottom, is waiting for somebody to poke their heads out. There's the Nyx who can.
He's thinking about it.
Well, he got the Carapace. From at the very edge of it, the tip catches him. I think he has there's a swashbuckle talent, right? The extra range. It looks like that actually got him killed there.
You need to have that talent. It's so good. But this time around, it killed him. Shanks, man, he's one of the better Nyx. I think we saw Australian teams. We saw Bonzo getting that almost perfect game from Nyx Assassin. But Shanks, I think this is the best Nyx performance we had so far in this tournament.
Another +1, another flesh heap, and elsewhere, Bob is chasing down Natsumi's Lifestealer. He needs an Infest target. He's not going to get one, though, it looks like.
Bob is going to town.
Yep.
They might even catch Force with birds. Tier 2 towers. Pudge TP top. So he's looking for another kill on Leshrac. This might be his. Yeah, he's got it. This is going to be a solo. This is like easy 500 gold.
It's too easy. He's just
now. They still have a couple of minutes left on that Aegis. Infested Mars. Let's see what they can do. They want this Nyx. I know they want to kill this Nyx before he gets anything off.
Oh, forget absolutely everybody in the arena. They spear the Visage, but that's a Visage that's way too damn taking the Lifestealer. Chain stunned up. He couldn't get a spell off.
That was a bit too ambitious, I would say, going for this type of a play. Maybe they thought Pudge just showed top. He's not going to be able to come to the fight. He's the Aegis carrier. If we get a surprise jump, we might get something good out of this, but not really. Nyx Assassin did manage to blink out, and this is going to be another kill, another flash heap. 17 already.
Palos is having some fun. He's just ignoring his team. Meanwhile, his team, they smoked because Pudge wasn't there, but it was still a 2 versus 4. These 4 heroes don't seem to need the Pudges. We're going to see Bob charging in on Xavius. They want this pesky Nyx. They'll get Shanks, but at what cost?
At what cost, Lacoste? Indeed. I can't believe that they fell for it one more time.
Yep.
Like, he's getting carapace every single time in a fight. And now Mars, he didn't have a BKB. They're gonna take this barracks. Mars dead for 30 seconds.
Too much sustain, too much tankiness. Nyx is respawned. He's keeping into the outpost, so gotta worry about him once more as well with those carapaces. Got the ice path on Tango. The follow-up is there from Shanks with the blink impale. Clockwork cannot save the day. In fact, he'll just add a +1 to the feed list and meet hook onto the lash. It's only Natsumi with a BKB, but who can he even kill? Shanks goes invis, and once his BKB wears off...
Fact is down.
Yep. Natsumi trying to chase down Shanks. He'll get him with the rage. The hook coming a little bit too late. They may get more. The Visage speared into the base here. Tino getting pretty low. Has the birds to try and help bail him out here. Lifestealer with all that magic immunity, BKB and double rage. Lelouch
will hook him out.
Oh, gets the TP out. I thought the roll might clip him, but it's going to be Bob with the BKB. Now they turn and fight. Palos is there. In with the dismember. Gets Lifestealer and Force. He just came back
and
to the fight.
Another one.
Oh, it's too good.
I don't think they're going to call it EXECRATION. They are. Okay, I thought they have like one more fight. Good, like Mars did manage to land this amazing combo where you spear and then use arena, but way too much damage. These hooks from Pudge